This network, this NordPlus network, EMDCA network, was founded about 11 years ago. The students come from Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. We were approaching specific artists in the world of music and dance, and specifically the choreography and aesthetic, the aesthetic of music and dance of Merce Cunningham, and a kind of more contemporary or more recent voice of the work of Anne-Therese de Keersmaeker.
If we were to mirror the process at Rosas, I would ask them to tell us about what the music is that they're now working with, and we would find responses to that. But instead, I worked with this stacking system, which we originally made in '94 with Thierry de May, who devised, I think between Anne-Therese and Thierry, they devised this system. Because he was composing the piece at the same time as we were making the piece, we needed systems that we could understand each other in time and dynamic and things.
Sort of looking at how how a rehearsal or a sort of way of working could be embraced rather than the actual repertory and steps they were doing. The repertory and the steps, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of repetition, and it takes very highly trained people to actually execute it. And for the purposes of a workshop, I think it was best to sort of convey the intentions behind it and the sort of aesthetic, maybe, that's involved. There's something very formal about Merce's aesthetic, and there's something very informal about it. Again, paradoxes, the Cage Cunningham aesthetic. But I think this sort of natural, without being the character, sort of feeling the weight of the arm and finding that twist and finding that just really being in the moment is romantic. There is something romantic about it. So I agree with you. I'm right there. I think that grace and clarity is beautiful. It's the minute that it's affected and tries to be something it's not, that it's not.
well, this thing that we are working with musicians and they're playing music live here, it just makes such a creative atmosphere. And when you feel that musicians are there working and making music and creating music, and we are here creating dance, and all this connection, what I, for example, for me, what I feel, just amazing, just gets you high.
You have to have your eyes open also. In music, we always like have our ears open, and everything other comes just from feeling and something else. But you're trying to emulate something that you see and something that you feel through seeing, hearing, and it brings in another dimension. It's very nice.
It has been a lot of improvisation, and yeah, so I have been like singing and playing the piano and percussion, and everybody has been doing a lot of everything, so it's been really fun.
Students come from Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. We were approaching specific artists in the world of music. This network, this NordPlus network, EMDCA network, was founded about 11 years ago. The